He's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Cowboys and the Eagles. All that and more coming up next.
Philadelphia's. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And away we go at the link. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by a QB coming into his 5th NFL season out of Oklahoma. It's Jalen Hurts.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
He's got Devontae Smith. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down. Well, this late in the year, Brock, just about every team in the league, as we all know, is battling some injury woes, and these guys are no exception.
It's an unfortunate byproduct of any sport, but
Cowboys rush it in, and they bring him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Hurts setting up to throw. Into the hands of Campbell. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. This from 40 on the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
a dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. Bringing them out is a Mississippi State fourth-round pick in 2016 who's found considerable success in this league, Dak Prescott.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
On the option, it's Elliott. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And no look there. That throw falls to the ground.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Prescott set to pass. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And you can see with just this and one more game remaining this season, he's leading the league in rushing touchdowns. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Worked through his progression. Nobody available. And by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball and holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play. Okay, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Dak now from the gun. Flush down out to his left. He's running for it. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. They run it from the gun with Elliott. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll return to the link right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Elliott running out of the gun. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it's fielded but not returned for the end zone, so the ball's going to be placed at the 30-yard line. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And you always got to watch him when you're down near the red zone. He is sitting second right now among all NFL quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Great. At the 35-yard line.
Now Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Short, fought off a tackle, but he lost the football! And the fumble recovery is made.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point. Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Cowboys and this running back headed back out for a new series. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. From the 39, brought in by Elliott.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Cowboys driving ahead. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. First down, here's Dak. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Caught by the open man. again. And he winds up out of bounds, but things not settled yet, so we've got a flag down.
Defense.
So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's 1st and 10. Another throw for Prescott. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. First throw for the backup now. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Escapes the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end brought the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise, as you said. You got to be able to create when a play breaks down. And when you can put 6 on the board, man, does that infuse your offensive group with confidence.
And he's going to field this in the end zone without a return, so they'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Set. Set.
From the pistol, Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. Big man showing up the yards. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Cowboys returning their offense and this running back to the field. And clinging to this 1-point lead, Brock. Probably don't want to risk too much here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Here's the throw on the out route. Complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
There we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. That one is caught left side of the field. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
From the red zone now. He's on the move. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Prescott here from the gun. It's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. First down throwing for Hurts. He's got Smith. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On first down, Hurts. Pass complete to Campbell. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Hurts now from the gun. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Devontae Smith, the intended target. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
Great, set. No touch, set. No touch.
Hurts throwing again. To the sideline, complete, and he's got the first down as he stays in bounds.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we've arrived at halftime with the Cowboys enjoying a lead. Sorry, Coach. We'll catch up with you after this one. We're jumping past halftime and getting right back to the start of the second half. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The visitors back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. And he's already scored once this game. Something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. A tight end in motion now. On 2nd down, a run with Elliott. Making defenders pay for trying to tackle him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Once again, Elliott. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Let's take.
Dak now from the gun. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Catch made by Cooks. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Trying an inside give to Elliott. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
2nd and 3. Throwing this back in the end zone. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Prescott to throw. that'll be complete to Elliott. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Now here's Prescott. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Escapes out to the left. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And the Eagles get to it.
There are so many fundamental details to play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. When you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. 2nd and 6 now. Short pass caught by his tight end. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the fumble recovery is made. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great...
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. Here's Zeke on the carry. And he'll be stopped after getting this down to the 31. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Firing one deep for the end zone. Intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. This finds Smith. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So we're through 3 here. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in, too. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Back to throw, Hurts. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And the big play drives them backwards. Coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the Cowboys' 40-yard line.
No touch it. No touch it. No touch.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And he's brought down for a loss. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
No touch it. No touch it.
Here's Hurts. Pass complete to his back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
No touch.
First down from the red zone. And down he goes. The Cowboy defense gets it done. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 16
No touch
at
it.
the 22-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
He was taken
This
down
offense
by
may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
No touch.
Looking to throw. He's got it, room to run. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you.
And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles down by only 2 in the 4th. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown.
Great.
All or nothing, they'll run it. And he gets into the end zone. This one all tied up here in the 4th quarter. Well, we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. Just like that, we're all squared up here in the 2nd half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
That's a good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run from Elliott. And this one does not go far. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go. Prescott here from the gun. This finds Cooks complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Looking to throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
To throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Throwing now. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
I'll say this, unless you're committed to going for it on 4th down, I just don't see why you throw it there. Just power it forward for half a yard and reset those chains, then take your shots further down the field.
That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now to throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Here he is to throw. Taken in by Smith. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Back to throw. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. He'll look to throw it. Pass complete to Campbell. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Here he is to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
Passing struggles bleeding over from that last play. He's forced to get rid of this one. Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And this one, he's out of bounds, no return on the kick. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Handoff headed left to Elliott. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. This is Elliott running right. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. That's going to do it for regulation, so some bonus. So as we go through this coin toss, Brock, I'm sure most of our fans know it, but this is something that can decide the game. If the team who gets it first scores a touchdown, the game is over. But if they only kick a field goal, their opponent gets it with a shot to win or tie. And if we play beyond those 2 possessions, the next score would then win. Well, we're still trying to figure out that call that ended regulation. Meanwhile, the teams are set, and the kick is away in overtime. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And this is a good representation right here of what the playoffs will look like come the postseason in 2 weeks. Still a few things to finalize, though, which makes this week and those divisional games next week incredibly important. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He was defended by Devon Plan.
No touch. No touch.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Nice cut back to the right sideline. finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Motion man sent left. First down, and they go right back to him. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. They go to Barkley again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Cowboys rushing in, and they bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And in overtime, he needs to make this a good one. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance to make a play on that, and they'll take over at the 16-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Elliott straight ahead. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Complete beyond the marker. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Elliott's on 1st and 10. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Dak now from the gun. Fires over the middle. Caught. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
That's good for 7 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas. First down, here's Dak. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun is Prescott. He brings it in. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys go up by 6. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus